Everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Underland. Underland is developed by Mini Cactus Games and published by Cubite Interactive. Um, this game is a puzzle game, sort of, and yeah, we don't currently have a price for it yet, but we will try to add that to the description later if when we do get a price for it. So this game will kind of remind you of a uh, like a arcadey like cell phone game where you have to like build through a like thing in order to like in this case you get into these little looks like jetpack guys, not even jetpack guys, but like astronauts across the map in order to get to the exit of the map. And doing so, there's going to be various types of things that you have to avoid. Most of the time, you have to be avoiding like saws, or you're going to have to avoid a like a pit of acid or something like that. And every single one is a little bit different. And well, there are quite a few levels in the game. I just felt like I was playing a crappy cell phone game, and I really never felt like the game was that intuitive or exciting. It's just a very simple game, and I really had trouble getting excited about playing it at all. I kind of got tired of it and just kind of decided to quit playing after a while because it just wasn't nothing exciting here. You have seen all this before, especially in cell phone games, and the mechanics of the game are just not very good at all. The movement doesn't is a little weird. The way pretty much everything in the game works is just a little bit unorthodox for what you would kind of expect. And then the gameplay itself is not very exciting. And like I said, I've played games like this on the cell phone for like 10 minutes at a time, in the past, and that's not really what you want on Xbox, like when you're playing your Xbox console. So, I'm just not a real big fan of this one. I could see that there's some people that will like this kind of game, especially if you have kids that like little puzzle type games. Then this might be a little bit fun. But for me, it's just not all that great. The mechanics didn't work very well, and it wasn't very obvious like how you're gonna use them in order to figure out how to beat the levels. And then some of the levels, it just seemed like that it was almost impossible to figure out what the solution they were actually going for, and I would continuously find ways to like cheese the level. Now I'm not certain if the cheesy aspects that I was figuring out were actually how you were supposed to beat the levels, but that's what I felt like with each level is that I just found some like wacky solution that wasn't actually the solution that the game was intending you to find. And it just as some of the levels are pretty intuitive, but other ones just seem like they didn't make a lot of sense. So overall, the game is easy enough, though. You can complete it in a decent amount of time because all the achievements are really just for playing the game all the way through. And there's 30 levels, but overall, it's not that fun, and I definitely have not had a very fun time playing it. I played it for a couple hours, and I got about I think 300 gamer score or something like that. Some of the levels, like I said, are more intuitive than others. Some of them you'll get in the first try. Others will take you 10, 15 minutes to try to figure out if you don't use a guide or something like that. Obviously, there is no guides out yet because the game's not out, but maybe there will be in the future. That's pretty much all I got for this one. It's just, it leaves a lot to be desired because the mechanics are not very good, and like I said, it plays like a cell phone game. I first saw it and I thought maybe this would be kind of interesting, but I just really kind of fell apart as I played it, like just how much I liked it. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna give this game a 4 out of 10. It's not the worst game I've ever played, but it's definitely one of the worst on Xbox.